have, we're saying here, the US is going to attach their debt to crypto. The debt will be spread around the world. Yeah, I think that's a genius idea. I think one of the smartest policy moves I think that I've seen the US government make in recent history has been to basically force companies that create stablecoins like USDC and USDT and all that. It's forcing them to buy US Treasuries. I think it's one of the smartest policy moves I've ever seen. Because what that does is, if these things are huge, by the way, I don't know if you guys realize how big stablecoins are. These things are absolutely massive, right? So let's say, how big are stablecoins? Is actually, yeah, so global stablecoin market is approximately $300 billion. $300 billion. The market has grown significantly, forecast suggesting it could potentially reach 500 to 750 billion in the coming years. That is almost $1 trillion in a couple of years. That's crazy. And if these guys are all forced to buy US debt, that is actually really, really good for the US, right? Because if you're forcing stablecoins to buy US Treasuries, actually, there's been a really big problem in US Treasuries lately in that a lot of countries stopped buying US debt, mainly China. Okay, so China has stopped buying US debt and has been selling a lot of debt. That's why you guys have been seeing higher interest rates, by the way. If you're wondering why interest rates got higher and why all this stuff is happening, it's a lot because China is selling US debt, right? That's what's causing partly what's causing inflation, and definitely is causing higher interest rates, right? So the fact that the government actually said this stablecoin market, $300 billion, they are all now legally required to buy US Treasuries. That significantly increases demand for treasuries and can actually prevent really bad things from happening. So this is honestly one of the smartest policy moves I have seen any government make for a while. This is a brilliant, brilliant idea. So what do you think about that? Put it into the comments. Let me know. I respond to all of your comments, so I'm very interested to hear what you thought about the video and what do you want to see next. And of course, if you're interested in any of this stuff, go check it out at botspot.trade.